what do you call it, Scrooge?
Yeah.
You know, he says you have to take some of your money and just do something frivolous, just something you want, something you need.
Yeah.
But not a lot of money, just a little bit. And I remember that.
Jack, as we wrap this thing up, you've been married
72
years. What is the secret of being married 72 years? Because as I arrived to your place today, you're as happy as you were then. Yeah, age is, you're in your 95. Your wife's in her 90s, and health comes and goes. But you're as happy today as I've ever seen you, being married for over 70 years. What is the secret to that?
Well, the secret is don't ever be afraid to change. I've learned that several times in my lifetime, and now as I've gotten old and my wife has dementia, and I'm her caregiver, I'm going through a whole new experience. I've had to learn more patience than I've ever had in my life, but I've been willing to change. Always be willing to change, but make that change for the better. I've learned to be more patient with my wife. I've learned to hold her and squeeze her and tell her how much I love her, and she tells me how much she loves me. And we know, and I think she realizes that she has a problem. And when I talk about, oh my God, what I'm going through with this, my God, I just think, what is she going through? She's the one that's going through it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one that has to cater to her and take care of her. I don't need taken care of. She needs me to take care of her. I just hope I live long enough to last longer than her so that I don't have... I told your brother, Mark, one day about this. I said, I've got enough money to take care of her for the rest of her life. I just want to be able to do that. And as far as I'm concerned, I want to keep her with me as long as she lives and be there for her in the end. We've had a wonderful life together. We have a great family, and I'm just sitting there looking at her out there with the kids. From here, there doesn't look like anything wrong with her. She's still straight as a die. She still takes good care of herself. She's still beautiful. And she has this stupid medical problem. No one should have to go through that.
Mm-hmm.
But we understand that they do. So I'm the one. She's changed. But I'm the one that has to change more than she. I'm the one that has to change. I have to be more patient.
Yeah.
I just don't rock the boat anymore. I've learned as long as she's sitting in her chair, I don't ask her anything. She's comfortable. I'm thinking sometimes, I know, but she doesn't do anything. Well, that's because she really doesn't want to do anything. So I don't say, why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? Why don't we do something else? Because that's a whole different ball game. That causes her to have to make decisions. I don't want her to have to make any decision. So I do all the cooking, laundry, all that kind of stuff. I don't do it as well as her, but I do good enough.
So at 95, you're still learning lessons. You're still adapting to change. You're learning patience. I could have used a little of that patience about 40 years ago.
I think you learn those things as you get older.
Jack, you have a massive family, and neither one of us could attempt to rattle off all the kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, great-great-grandkids, and all those extensions. But is there a message to your entire family that you want to give them? Because I know they're going to listen to this, and I think this is a great way to wrap up the show because you've lived so much, and I think anybody can learn from the life that you've lived so far. I realize that you're probably going to outlive me, and I'm 52. So, but what message would you like to send to your massive family about your life or in their lives in general as we wrap this thing up?
Well, I'd like to thank every one of them for what they've done for me. They all have their own lives, and I think their grandma sitting right out there with your wife right now, and the great-great-grandkids. She's been a great person. I've never known anyone that doesn't like Mel. She just is a person that everybody likes. I don't think I am necessarily. I'm kind of a strange personality and a loner in many respects. But I'm so proud of my family, and when I leave, I want my family to respect me. I've made mistakes in my life, but I've learned from my mistakes and become a better person every time I do. And I'm still attempting to do that. But if my family loves me for what I am, not because I might have something that they can get down the, material things don't mean anything to me. So when I die, I want to be cremated. I don't want an expensive casket. I want to be buried in whatever the smallest box you can find. And I don't want any ceremonies. I don't want a preacher that I don't know coming and talking about me. I'd rather just wait and not have a graveside service. I'd rather just have a little party, and my family would be my service. They could get together and talk about old stories and things we did as a family. And that would be me. And then you can do whatever you do with my body. Throw it in the bay or whatever. Because I want to leave this earth the way I came in. I'm so thankful for having been born in the United States of America. I'm so proud of that. I was given a head start when I got born in this country.
Yeah.
With all of its opportunities. It's the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
And so
I love that you said that, because I think oftentimes we take for granted where we're born and the opportunities we have here in the U.S.
Well, somebody asked when I was a kid, running around like a chicken with his head cut off, just playing and having a good time, if someone had said, "How do you like living in a free country?" I would have said, "What are you talking about? What do you mean freedom of country?" I lived in a free country, although I didn't realize it. You see, that's the difference. Had I not lived in a free country and they'd asked me that question, I would have been able to answer them.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't have been a good country and I'd known about it. But when everything is right and everything is sweet and coming your way, you're not aware of it. You just think it's always that way. But you understand where I'm coming from?
I absolutely understand where you're coming from.
So I just knew that when I was a kid, I was having a great time. Nobody told me I couldn't go here, couldn't go there. But I did learn respect, and that was the greatest. I learned never to cuss around a woman, never make two-way remarks or anything. I was just very careful. I know that in all my years in business, I was in a people business, but mostly I was in a women business. I had 2 daughters, a female dog, a female wife, and I worked all day long, and my customers were all women.
Huh.
I lived in a woman's world. I never said a cuss word. Never used a cuss word all the time. I was afraid if I used it outside of business, I might slip and say something at work that wouldn't be right.
Respect.
Yeah.
Well, I would ask you what you plan on doing the next 5 years, but you'll probably be inventing something or painting your living room again for the 100th time at 95 years old. But we'll do this again in a couple years and tell everybody what you've been up to. Thank you for spending the time with us. Thank you for listening to today's show. It is my pleasure and honor to interview all of the guests that have been on the Answer is Yes podcast. If you have enjoyed the show, please go on iTunes and subscribe, give a rating, or simply tell a friend about the show. We also believe in the message of our guests and the positive influence of their stories. As my own mentor and coach, David Meltzer, has taught me, spend some time every day thinking and writing about the things in your own life that you have more than enough of. You will find out how blessed we really are. Please visit my website, livelifedriven.com, for the latest updates about me and what I'm doing. Plus, I post a monthly blog about the many topics on this show. This podcast can also be found there. As I learned early on in life, what you believe is what you will achieve. Thanks, Mark Victor Hansen, and thank you, and have a great